Thinking about starting your silver stacking journey, but feeling overwhelmed by all the options? You're not alone. Many beginners struggle to know where to start and often make costly mistakes along the way. Silver stacking has gained immense popularity recently, and for good reason. It's a great way to diversify your investments, hedge against inflation, and even build a sense of security. But where do you start? The truth is, getting into silver stacking can be intimidating, especially with all the different options available. One of the most accessible and affordable ways to start your stacking journey is with junk silver coins. These coins are often overlooked, but they can be a game changer for beginners. They're easy to find, inexpensive, and can be a great way to get started with silver stacking without breaking the bank. So if you're new to silver stacking and want to learn more about junk silver coins, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to explore the world of junk silver coins, debunk some common misconceptions, and share some valuable tips on how to get started. When it comes to stacking silver, one of the biggest misconceptions is that it's only for the wealthy or experienced investors. But the truth is, anyone can start stacking silver regardless of their income level or expertise. You don't need to be a seasoned coin collector or have a lot of money to get involved and invest. Another misconception is that silver stacking is only for those who want to invest in precious metals. While it's true that silver has historically been a safe haven asset, silver stacking is about more than just investing. It's about building a sense of security, diversifying your portfolio, and even preserving your wealth for future generations. One of the biggest challenges beginners face when starting their silver stacking journey is the cost. Many people think that they need to spend a lot of money to get started, but that's simply not true. You can start with as little as $10 or $20 and begin building your stack. Another challenge is the knowledge barrier. Many people are intimidated by the thought of learning about coins, their values, and how to identify them. But the truth is, it's not as complicated as it seems. And with a little bit of knowledge, you can start stacking silver with confidence. Some people think that silver stacking is only for those who want to buy large quantities of silver. But the truth is, you can start with just a few coins and build your way up over time. You don't need to break the bank or make a huge investment to get started. In fact, starting small is often the best way to begin your silver stacking journey. It allows you to learn, adapt, and adjust your strategy as you go along. It's also a great way to build momentum and motivation to continue growing your silver stack. Others think that silver stacking is only for those who are interested in coin collecting. I believe that while coin collecting can be a fun and rewarding hobby, silver stacking is about more than just collecting coins. It's about building a tangible asset that can provide financial security and peace of mind. Another misconception is that silver stacking is only for those who are preparing for worst-case scenarios. While it's true that silver can be a valuable asset in times of economic uncertainty, silver stacking is about more than just preparing for the worst. It's about building a sense of security, diversifying your portfolio, and even preserving your wealth for future generations. One of the best ways to get started with silver stacking is to focus on junk silver coins. These coins are often overlooked, but they can be a great way to begin building your silver stack. They're easy to find, inexpensive, and can be a great way to get started with silver stacking without breaking the bank. Junk silver refers to coins made before 1965, so 1964 and earlier, that are composed primarily of silver and are no longer in circulation as legal tender. The term junk is used to indicate that these coins are valued primarily for their silver content rather than their numismatic or collector's value. After 1965, the U.S. government reduced the silver content of coins, with most being made of copper nickel instead. Junk silver can be bought and sold by weight or more commonly face value, and investors use it as a way to buy silver in smaller denomination or fractional silver. Junk silver, by its definition, can include those coins made from 35% and 40% silver, such as war nickels, which are nickels minted during World War II in the years 1942 through 1945. Those are 35% silver, and 1965 through 1970 and 1976 Kennedy half dollars are 40% silver. However, the term has become synonymous with 90% silver. Junk silver is essentially the same as 90% silver when it comes to U.S. coins. The term 90% silver refers to coins that are made up of 90% silver and 10% copper, which is the composition of many U.S. coins minted before 1965. These coins are often referred to as junk silver. Most commonly, junk silver includes coins like pre-1965 dimes, quarters, and half dollars that are made of 90% silver. Some examples are Mercury dimes, Roosevelt dimes, Washington quarters, Walking Liberty quarters, Walking Liberty halves, and Franklin halves, as well as Kennedy 1964 half dollars. Silver dollars do not have the same silver content as the dimes, quarters, and halves. Silver dollars traditionally trade according to collectability more so than silver content. So when people talk about junk silver, they are usually referring to those 90% silver coins like dimes, quarters, and half dollars minted before 1965. Junk silver is typically bought and sold by face value. 10 dimes equals $1 face. 4 quarters equals $1 face. 2 halves equal $1 face value. $1 face value weighs 0.8 of a troy ounce, no matter the denomination. 10 dimes, 4 quarters, 2 halves all weigh the same and contain the same amount of silver. Therefore, if we take the weight and multiply it by the purity, so if we do 0.8 times the purity of 0.9, 90%, that equals 0.72 troy ounce per dollar face value. Due to wear from circulation, dealers traditionally use the figure of 0.715 troy ounce as opposed to 0.720 troy ounce. Therefore, spot times 0.715 equals melt value for $1 face value. That brings us to some common lingo. Melt. Melt refers to the current silver value in a given face value in dollar form. For instance, if silver spot is $32, melt would be converted as shown. 32 times 0.715, 22.88 per face value. Face value. Face value is previously stated as the quantity. Unlike rounds and bars, which are sold by the ounce, junk silver is quantified by the face value. Full bag. A full bag contains $1,000 face. A full bag typically consists of one denomination, for instance, 10,000 dimes, 4,000 quarters, 2,000 halves would be in a full bag. A full bag contains 715 troy ounces of pure silver. A half bag contains $500 face value. Similar to a full bag, a half bag typically consists of one denomination. They're easy to find, inexpensive, and can be a great way to start building your stack. You can also buy smaller bags than these $500 and $1,000 face value bags. Those are $25,000 and $12,500 right now. You can buy a $100 face bag or even a $20 face bag, or you can just buy a roll, just a roll of dimes, $120 at current prices. You can also even buy individually. When I go to my local coin shop, every time I purchase, I round up to the nearest $100 bill and ask for my change in junk silver. Sometimes I get a dime. Sometimes I get $5 face. But point is, they're easy to find, they're inexpensive, and they can be a great way to start building your silver stack. When it comes to finding junk silver coins, there are several places you can look. You can check with local coin shops, online marketplaces, and even your grandparents' old coin jars. Remember, you're not looking for rare collectible coins. You're looking for coins that contain a certain percentage of silver. One of the best things about junk silver coin is their affordability. You can find them at a relatively low cost, making it easy to start building your silver stack without breaking the bank. As you begin to collect your junk silver coins, you'll want to make sure you're storing them properly. You can use coin albums, folders, burlap bank bags, roll them, or even tubes to store your coins. Just make sure you're storing them in a cool, dry place to prevent damage. One of the most inspiring stories about silver stacking is from a young couple who started building their silver stack with just a few coins. They began by buying a few rolls of junk silver each month and gradually increased their purchases over time. As they continued to add to their silver stack, they began to feel a sense of security and peace of mind. They knew that no matter what happened in the economy, they had tangible assets that would always be valuable. Eventually, they were able to build a sizable silver stack that provided them with financial security and confidence. They were able to pay off debts, create an emergency fund, invest in their future, and even start saving for retirement. Turbo's tip. Instead of figuring out the current spot price and then multiplying by 0.715 to get the current melt value for junk silver, grab your phone and instead of using the calculator, Google the following. How much is a silver dime worth today? Then multiply that number by 10 and you have the melt price for $1 face of junk silver. So you'll need to calculate a little bit of premium, but you will know what the melt price is for junk silver. To quickly determine if your coins are silver, turn the coin on edge. If you see any copper, it's not 90% or junk silver. Starting your stacking journey with junk silver coins is a great way to begin building your tangible wealth. It's affordable, accessible, and can provide a sense of security and peace of mind. Remember, the key to successful silver stacking is to start small, be consistent, and stay committed to your goals. Don't be intimidated by the cost or knowledge barrier. With a little bit of effort, you can start building your silver stack today. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or experiences about silver stacking, please leave them in the comments below. As you were, Turbo